NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles on Thursday night primetime.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, this is one that the defensive coordinators have had a long week because these quarterbacks, you can prepare for them, but because of their legs, you never know what they're going to do.
Man, when the play breaks down, I think that's where the real fun begins. I mean, it is just so hard. You mentioned it. These defensive coordinators, they spend all week, and every time the ball is snapped, you really have to defend two plays. And what I mean is you defend the initial play that's called by the offense in the huddle, and then you also have to defend the scramble play, the breakdown, the improv. That's what makes these quarterbacks so dangerous. And it just takes one breakdown defensively for a big play, and it's 6.
It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
Here we have a guy, Mike, who's probably one of the most dynamic athletes that we have in the entire NFL at the quarterback position. He can create so many problems for a defense with his legs, but make no mistake about it, he is far from one-dimensional. He's both willing and able to carve a defense up with his arm while using his legs as more of a secondary weapon. If there's one knock on his game at this very moment, it's the fact that occasionally he'll kind of lay one up from time to time. Nonetheless, if he's on his A game in this one, we could be in for a real treat.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Daniels going to keep this himself. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
They run over center with Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. The tight end Ertz in motion. Another run here for Robinson.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
1st and 10 now from the 36. On the give, it's Robinson. He'll get this ahead for about 3. The veteran Darius Slay, they're on the stop. Second and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to run it.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket, and gain enough for a first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the 3rd-round pick, Luke McCaffrey. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Washington. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Eagles nothing.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
As the quarterback takes the field, Mike, it feels like there might be a little bit extra pressure than your standard opening drive. The other team did such a great job taking up the entire first quarter, not only finishing with a touchdown, but letting you know you don't have all day. You might not get a million possessions here to try to score. Every time you have the ball, you better take advantage of it, because every time you give it back to your opponent, it could be a while before you see it again.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 2. Hurts working in the pistol. Now a quick throw taken in by Brown.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So here is the former Giant. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Barkley. That's a short pickup to about the 47. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Man in motion is Brown. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first, so it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Austin Eckler now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Throwing now, Daniels. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield, but when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Hurts now. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end Goddard. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Now Hurts, gonna call his own number. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are on top. It's now 10-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Daniels. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Daniels. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Throwing again. Daniel fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's into the end zone. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Commanders. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Here's Seibert now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Commanders are on top. It's 14-10.
Commanders 14, Eagles 10.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Man in motion is Brown. A first down throw for Hurts. He's going to keep it himself. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. He'll run again.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Open man is the tight end, Stoll. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And from the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Off he goes. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
This is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Just an absolute clinic of putting together a drive, Mike, when you need it the most. And their ability to move the ball down the field, it worked the clock perfectly. They come away with that late touchdown, and more than likely, barring something crazy, a victory as well.
An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here we go. One final play. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.